All right, we are at our first stop, well, second stop technically, on our way to the beautiful coastal World UNESCO Heritage Site of the city, Essaouira. And we are stopping at our second women's cooperative of our trip to Morocco. So let's go in and check it out. This one is way bigger of a compound than the one that we went to yesterday. So we're gonna see what it's about.
So I do appreciate this one having some of the local women front and center. Now, if they are legitimate or for show, that's another story.
But you didn't buy no argan oil.
Not yet.
Because it's cheaper actually inside the city. So that's the trick here when you get to a lot of these places. Like a lot of tourists do stuff like this where they'll stop at a place.
Yeah.
In Mexico, they stop at a tequila tasting shop and you can buy some tequila made there. Here they do this. In the Philippines, we stopped at like in Cebu. In Palawan, we stopped in a place and they put us with some like local people from the indigenous tribe, and they sell stuff. But it's usually marked up, so you might think that coming to these might be cheaper, but honestly, if you just go to the really city expensive. Where the city folk buy it from here, it's actually cheaper. So we're gonna wait to go there. Online it said like a liter of argan oil is like 200 to 400, but here a tenth of a liter is like 200. And it makes sense. They gotta, this whole building, everything has to be paid for here. So we're just gonna wait till we get to the city, get some cheaper stuff. Maybe we can buy some of that amalou.
I want some of that honey. Now back on the road, Essaouira is 3 hours from Marrakech.
Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and give us a like. And if you're already subscribing, feel free to follow us on Instagram at Blazing Travelers, 2 S's.
We're gonna go get some lunch.
Unfortunately, this tour did not come with lunch, but it was about half the price of the other tour we went on yesterday, so it makes sense why it doesn't come with lunch. I think it cost us about $16, something like that, $16.42 per person, which isn't bad. So we're just gonna eat here. I'm kind of glad it didn't come with lunch, since we're at a port city. We can eat some fresh seafood now rather than whatever packed lunches they would probably take us to. And Moroccan food, even though we like it, we've only been eating like the same stuff every day, so it'd be a good little change to get some seafood right now. We haven't had seafood yet since we've been here. And Kat's last experience with seafood was that super bad paella in Spain, so we gotta redeem that right now. And we're just like right on the other. How's your first bite?
I can't even, I'm like speechless.
Everything is homemade, even the sauces. Kat asked for barbecue sauce, and she said what? What she said when you asked for barbecue sauce?
We only made homemade sauces. Okay, girl.
And I got this sardine burger.
All right.
First time having a sardine burger. Oh, first off, I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah.
He doesn't like tomatoes. It's huge.
Interesting. It tastes really fresh, really good. It definitely tastes like fish. I think the sauce and everything is good on it. I'm not gonna say it's my forte because it's really, really, really fishy. But if you like really, really fishy stuff, this is for you.
Nothing beats fresh squeezed juice after a meal. Can you use out here? Trying all them oils.
You might like this one.
Yeah? It smells like tobacco.
That's what I like. I like that one. That was what the candle I made was tobacco.
So we just got McKinney another oil.
Yep.
Double the size. For only $4.
The real Tom Ford.
Yeah.
Not that fake designer stuff, you feel me? The real one.
It smells really, really good. That's literally why I wanted him to get a big size. Got $1 off. All these cats.
They're just chilling.
They are. Oh, this is cool.
Right now we're walking through the Jewish quarter here in the old Medina area of Essaouira, and we just got out the, I'm like squinting because this sun is like blaring. We just got out, it's like castle remains. We just got out the Jewish synagogue, which is here next to the cemetery. We didn't make it all the way to the cemetery, but as you can see, it is not really well kept. So we went to the synagogue. There's not too much information, and a little bit of information that's switched from Hadith or switched from Jewish language is in French, so we couldn't read any of it. So I took a few photos. I'll end up posting those here, and I'll translate that for myself just to go over what it is so I can learn more, because I do like learning. And with the Jewish quarter here, if you didn't know, Morocco is filled with two types of people, Arabs and also Berber, where there's another name for it because Berber was given by the Romans and it means like barbaric, so they don't like that too much. But it was, they were pretty much the inhabitants of North Africa. Before Tunisia, Algeria, and Morocco, it was just called one country, North Africa. And so those are the original people here. They speak a whole different language and different culture, different like foods and stuff like that. But when the Muslims came in here, I think around like 600-700s or something like that, they pretty much revamped everything, changed things around, and then forced them to pretty much become Muslim and fall under Islam, and then also adopt Arabic as their main language here. So a little bit about that is that the Berbers were a lot of people who believed in, like, I forgot what the word is called, but they believed in like worshiping nature, so fire, animals, and Jews. A lot of them were Jews that came from the Middle East, came from that Israel passing area, and then after a while they switched over into becoming Muslim by force through the reigns of the kings that came from the Arabic nations. And so what's funny is that the king now, his family has led, he's the sixth one, and basically their family's from Syria originally, which is like crazy to think about. Kat, what do you have to say
So far about this place?
Anything.
I would say I really like it. That's what I mentioned to you earlier.
Because it's
I
on
really
the
like-
water.
Huh? What?
Because it's by the water.
Well, it's by the water. The weather's great. It's less chaotic. The only thing, of course, the fish market. I'm just not a huge fan of like the smell of fish. I don't mind eating it. I just don't like the smell of it.
In this city, because it's like a World UNESCO Heritage Site, especially within these walls right here, you'll find pretty much no cars, right, besides on the edges. And then inside, if this is Marrakech, there'll be bikes everywhere up in there, mopeds and motorcycles.
With their
But
exhaust fumes.
we haven't really seen one yet. So there are bikes here, but definitely not inside the walls, where I think in Marrakech, there's more bikes inside the walls than outside, which makes sense since the alleyways are narrow. But yeah, everything here looks pretty nice besides that Jewish quarter. That Jewish quarter is pretty run down. It reminds us of Egypt.
So this is a very cool area over here by the water. Apparently a lot of movies have been shot here. Do you know what movies? Because I don't.
No clue.
But
But it's like castle walls or fortified city. Do a little 360, show them everything.
okay, here it is. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's pretty. We finally made it to the beach here. It is so breezy. I love the weather here. No, it's great. And it's like not as busy as I thought, which is great. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It said it was supposed to be like 69 degrees. It feels warmer than 69. Today
It's
was
warmer,
today was
for
supposed
sure.
to be the hottest day in Marrakech, which I'm kind of sad because we booked a hotel with a nice pool and we haven't used it. I mean, there are a lot of leaves in the pool, but it's still pretty nice. But yeah, we're here at the beach. I might go touch the water, but we have about 10 minutes before we leave. Are they honking the horn for us?
No, they're just honking the horn for other people.
They're just honking the horn for other people. But basically, that is it. The whole time was pretty good. We got to do a lot of good shopping. I would highly suggest if you plan on buying stuff
Yeah.
and you're going to explore outside of Marrakech, don't buy stuff until you explore outside
Here.
of Marrakech. Just not even here, just anywhere. Just because Marrakech is a big city, just think about your own country.
It was way cheaper over here. We got good deals on honestly so many things.
So like if I'm thinking about the USA, like let's say you go to US, New York, LA, expensive. Now let's say you go into Georgia, right? If you're in Atlanta, if you're in Savannah, it's going to be expensive. So you want to go to the outskirts, same here. So if you can go to any of the other villages, the mountains, anything like that, half the price to 30% of the price, you can get things there. We had a good time.
Love this city. Would
Yes.
definitely want to come back.
So many ruins. It is a World UNESCO Heritage Site.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of beautiful ruins, castles. We didn't get to go to one of the palaces because it's a little further out, but we did get to see some of the beautiful walls in the city. The I almost said pine trees. The what type of palm trees? The palm trees. All the markets, super vibrant. Cafes. There's a lot of cafes here.
There's so many.
And yeah, anything else?
I just love all the different art. And we bought art. I'm really excited to bring it home.
And just like that, we were back on the road for another 3-hour drive to Marrakech, where we're having dinner. One of the best meals here, right in the square. Even had live music in the background. Best way to wrap this up, as we have an early morning flight to head back to Sevilla. We will be spending our last few days. Make sure you click this right here to watch that.